But if they could have listened, they would have said to all of you, I should have been more patient with music when it's new. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. They coulda, they woulda, they shoulda. There once was a man named Ludwig van Beethoven, trying to make a living, doing the best he can. They said his like rounds were sung by hounds. Oh! But music isn't right or wrong. You really have to wait for history to declare out loud. This music's really great. It's really great.
It's really great.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. They coulda, woulda, shoulda. They coulda, woulda, shoulda. They coulda, they woulda, they shoulda. Next came a man named Stravinsky. When he played his music, there were riots in the street. But when he wrote the Rite of Spring, there was a fight. Ouch. But now his name shines bright. Lee Stravinsky. Whoa, 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 Najinsky. Come on. Whoa, 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 See, music should be free to fly. Don't put it in a box. Just wait a couple years and see if history says this really rocks. Igor, this really rocks. They coulda, woulda, shoulda. They coulda, woulda, shoulda. They coulda, woulda, shoulda. They coulda, they woulda, they shoulda. Mrs. Jones had a boy named Spike. He stole the horn off his uncle's bike. They said he was lowbrow, but we know better now. All we can say is wow. Wow. King of corn by the critics of the day. The finest band in all the land. No shit, those cats could play. They coulda, woulda, shoulda. They coulda, woulda, shoulda. They coulda, woulda, shoulda. Yeah, they coulda, they woulda. Was a young punk named Thelonious Monk. When he played his music, they said it stunk. But since that day, Monk's music wasn't right or wrong. There is no golden rule. Monk played and played till history said, "Hey Monk, your music's cool." Really cool.
The Beatles were famous singing, yeah, 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 yeah. Me mum didn't like them because they had long hair.
I don't like those lads, their hair is entirely too long.
Oh, come on, Mum. We go crazy when they play. Then they go yesterday. Then me mum, she says, okay.
Well, all right, I suppose the lads are just as nifty as can be, and yesterday is a very lovely song indeed.
Wait, no. Cause rock and roll is not right or wrong, but there was a fight. Woo! The history's sung by speaking. Hey, you lads, shake it up, just right, just right, right.
They could, would, should have. They could, would, should have. They could, would, should have. They woulda, shoulda.